Okay, let's go back at it again. We've fixed up a little bit. I only have 13 needle gun shots left, so I'm going to have to make those count, or try to make those count. Not sure how well we're going to do. I have to be careful. There's Xeraxes on the beach here that were shooting at me, and I really want to start picking off this power station. Don't over control too much, we should be alright. Now I got 399 range, right? Okay. Come on. These things used to one hit gun turrets. Now they're just like barely even peck them off here. What the heck? Okay, DM, did you make it so that I can't hurt the damn gun turret? Oh, I got shots coming off my side here. Where was that coming from? Did I miss something on this stupid advanced base? Probably did. Okay, let's switch back to weapon 1. I think with the amount of shots they're putting down, some of these trees would get hit, you know? So much crap shooting at me. Come on. All right. These defenses are such a pain in the tuchus. Oh, come on already. Stay dead. Yes, I know you're up there shooting at me. You can stay dead. Now, 1, 2, 3. I got 2 more rounds on that, so that's not going to do me much good. I still got something over here. Oops. Over control. Fire. Come on. Oh, this thing responds like a dead slug. Oops. Stay dead. It's comm center way over there. A lot of noise for reloading. What's shooting at me still over there? That's a lot of green laser shots. There's a wild shot. Oh, and there's another one. You die, you dirty bastard. Not too many more shots at this thing yet. I still got one large comm center with a lot of green laser shots on it shooting at me. Trying to sneak in behind that Epsilon defense base there and use that as cover. Away. Having a hard enough time trying to line up on these Xerox. Still got a lot of stuff shooting at me. A lot of shotgun Xerox down there too. Alright. Have another pass at this thing. I'm trying to use that base as cover to try and sneak in on it, but I can't get close enough to see it because of all the blessed trees. Down, all the way down, all the way down. That's too much down. Okay, first, who's firing rockets at me? That one was going to hit. Something else just blew up. And it's raining again. Okay, this Epsilon defense has one laser right there somewhere. Quit shooting at me. This comm center, I think, has been... Oops, I still got one. Oh, come on, don't turn. Right there. Possibly one more right behind it. Okay, that's it for all of the base guns as far as I can tell. Oh, I still got base gun fire coming from somewhere. Advanced Comm Center, I think, still has one on it over here. Yeah. There we go. That's both comm centers and all three Epsilon defenses, as far as I can tell. Oh, I'm still seeing green plasma shots coming from the comm center. Yeah. That means I missed a gun on here somewhere. Fortunately, these are the guns that are the most deadly. They do the most damage, let's put it that way. Oh, why? I need to do a damage assessment on this old tanker here, because I've heard a few things blow. Okay, the good news is this is the same thing that I've just watched McMonsterDad do. The bad news is this is a pain in the ass puzzle with 200 million switches you gotta figure out. Not seeing any secondaries, so I don't know if I'm hurting any of the spawners that are down inside these little... That one made something go. That's it for those. Switch to weapons number 2, please. There's a spawner in here that I'm not going to get a beat on no matter what I do. Okay, anyhow, for a ship that we rescued from the junkyard, I'd say this thing's doing pretty darn good. Let's see if we can figure out what's shooting at us now. What is shooting at us now? Oh, you. Uh-oh. Guns no making. Boom, boom. I have a feeling I've lost all forward firing minigun. Okay, we're just going to level off and do a quick safety inspection. Not too bad. I'd say this ship took a little bit of damage. And most of the sacrificial blocks seem to have done there exactly what they're supposed to do. So I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to cut or how long I have it here, but this is me stripping off the first set of guns. I have to go and fix the CV up enough that it can fly, bring it over here, land it, put some kind of turreted weapons on it, and set it so that they will kill these stupid idiot Zeraxes. And so I quit wasting all of my time playing with that. I'm going to probably put a band-aid or two on the old wrecker here. And yeah, so I'm going to cut here. I'll pick it up as soon as I get back at the thing, and then that will be it for the night. Okay, kids, we made it back to the battle cruiser. And this is the damage that has been done to this ship. As you can see, the front cockpit, if you were in that front cockpit, you'd be splattered all over the bulkhead back there. The front cockpit is completely obliterated. The machine guns on both sides are gone. Make sure I don't fall off the edge here because this is not done much to it. I rolled drone for a bit. We've lost a few minor blocks here and there. We've stripped most of the blocks away from the thrusters. These thrusters are 6138 points. Yeah, those thrusters are just about ready to cook off. A little bit of damage to that gun. A lot of damage to that gun. A tiny bit of damage to the main cockpit, the battle cockpit. A little bit less damage on this side, which isn't surprising because usually one side will take all the hits. This side has taken a few shots. There's some broken tiles underneath. The thrusters seem to be mostly intact. I have to excuse my cat. She's trying to mine to China in the litter box there. This whole section has been knocked out. So the bulkhead behind the miniguns was knocked out. Which doesn't surprise me. But the... no, actually the bulkhead is still intact. The bulkhead beside the miniguns was knocked out. There was a bulkhead here. So that was knocked out. And it was knocked out here on that side as well. So that's not too bad. Ammo boxes are still intact, which is important. And the primary compartment, the main compartment, is still very much intact, although there appears to be some damage to the core for some reason. Not sure how that would have happened, but must have taken a shot in the rear end here when I wasn't paying attention, which doesn't surprise me because it's very easy to get shot from behind. A couple of thrusters, some minor damage to some thrusters. Yeah, pretty minor damage all around in the back end. Again, I don't have the armored window blocks that I would normally have over these, so these thrusters are in pretty good shape. Have taken a few hits on the side here, but not nearly as much as I had anticipated. I figured I'd be limping at home with half thrusters, so that's pretty good. As I said, this isn't the most nimble PvP ship I've ever seen, or combat craft I've ever seen, but it serves the function. It's a medium to light or medium to heavy fighter. Still missing, of course, is the rest of the weapons. I mean, it's only got 2 of the 4 needle guns. and a lot of block damage around the cockpit, but nothing that isn't like nothing that can't be replaced and or repaired. Yeah, like that block there, which was meant to be blown up. So blocks that I'm not worried about losing, windows that I'm not worried about losing, that kind of thing. Some of the replacement blocks that I put in, like this one here, you know, those blocks there were replacements for the windows, so those aren't too big of a deal to lose. That wasn't too bad, actually. So I can patch this up real quick here and get that going. But I'm going to cut here for a bit, and I am going to get the battle cruiser up and running. As you can tell, there hasn't been really anything I've done to it since dragging it down to the planet, and now I need it to secure that base and deal with these annoying little pesty Xerax dudes. And this thing hasn't even gotten to the point where I can fly it yet. I mean, it's still working with just the 3 basic thrusters. So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to pick it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a whole separate episode or not, but I'm going to pick it up, and what I will say will be the next episode, where we will finish the assault on the main POI. Shouldn't be that long. I mean, basically it's just going to be a matter of fly over there, set down, secure the area. Like, I want to put some point defense turrets is basically all I'm going to throw on this thing, but I need to get thrusters on it because it doesn't move. Throw down some point defense turrets, slap down, land this thing down there, and shoot the Xerax. And then from that, it should be a matter of just basically wiping out that POI. And that's a very... Ordinarily, that is an incredibly easy POI. That's one of the ones that I would normally just do as a side mission, just for, you know, target practice more than anything. So unfortunately, it's all set up. All the puzzles on it are set up. There's no way to damage the blocks except to solve the puzzle of the what do you call it? The switches. And I hate puzzle switch POIs. Yeah, it's... I knew it was coming when they come up with the signal logic that they were going to start seeing a lot of that kind of crap show up. It's like, yeah, here's your POI, but you need to figure out some sequence of logic puzzles to get it. It's like, you know what? I play the game because I want to relax. I want to blow stuff up. I don't want to sit there and flip switches for 2 hours trying to figure out which sequence of switches opens up what door. Frustrating. Anyhow, I will pick it up next episode where we will take this thing over and we will destroy that base. So thanks all for watching, kids. Here's my B menu, by the way. And the second episode, if this is on my schedule correctly, this will probably either be Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning. And the final episode, the final mission of this will be Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening, depending on how long it takes me to finish. So hope you're enjoying. Give some love to the other players. Give some love to my cat who's jumping on the table and making a big fuss out of herself. And good night for now.